Moving up in intensity, the next level of intensity with running would be an endurance run. In your base period, you would want to start with what we'd call an extensive endurance run, where the emphasis is just building the volume of the run. If you compete up to the Olympic distance, up to an hour 15 minutes is as long as you need to build on that. If you compete at the half Ironman distance, you'd build up to probably an hour 45, maybe 2 hours depending on your speed. As your season and your events get closer, you'd move more to an intensive run where the speed would get faster and the distance would get shorter, or to a tempo run. And a tempo run, one way that you can do it is you can break it into thirds. You can do 30 minutes of an endurance pace and maybe make it to where that brings you to your local track or someplace where you have a measured section of trail, and then you do 2 miles at, say, your goal race pace, and then settle back in for another 20, 30 minutes to get home at that endurance pace. So it's inserting some quality segments into that endurance workout. You can do a similar thing by doing an endurance workout by thirds, easy third, moderate third, and then finish the last third hard. Those kinds of things that subtly bring some structure and bring some more speed into your workouts. The next level to look at in the development of your running training is a workout like an LT workout, lactate threshold, where you'd be doing some running at about 10K race pace. And those intervals, 10 by 800 on the track is a great example. And there'd be an equal amount of recovery to the work interval. From that, you can move up to a VO2 max training effort. We call these huff and puffs, and that's a real good guideline. Huff and puff, meaning you can speak in little short 1 to 2 sentence bursts, and those would be like at 1 mile pace. And you can do those on what we call minutes. So you can do a huff and puff workout where you do minute on, minute off kind of a thing. And you continue running, but the running that is on the interval is done at a really high intensity. And then the last thing would be speed work. And speed work like 3 by 200 cut downs at the end of a longer session. And if you can run, say, 200 meters in 29 seconds, you do your first 200 at probably 36 seconds and try to do each succeeding one 2 or 3 seconds faster. And in between, you've got 200 meters to jog down easy. And that's a great way to build the strength and power to finish off whatever distance it is you're doing, sprint, Olympic, or half Ironman strong.